to some this may be a tangent, to some it may not be, because I have brought this up in both of these on this channel before, pre-2025, and so I'm going to provide some background on my nicknames, Baby T, Wifey, Balthazar. On today's Tuesday, 7 January 2025, I'm Tanis Leonhardi, she, her, hers of Seattle, sexual orientation of asexual. And I'm going to talk through two of my nicknames that I have previously brought up on this YouTube channel, pre-2025 at the latest. So I'm going to go through these. I've been, a link in the video description, at least currently, to a bit about my family playlist as well as my tangents playlist. And these two, did not come from, and at least currently are not used by my blood family. This is from my family beyond my blood family. Now, my soulmates may use these names, and they are my family. Or my family. There's the blood family, and then the people I marry. It would be my family, and then my in-laws. So this is from like my community of friends, and we'll go back because I think I've actually provided at least kind of the origins for both of these, or at least tied them to a person I've brought up on this channel. So Baby T Wifey goes back to when I was addressing stuff about my Kyle and I back in 2022. I don't remember if I used it in videos at the time or if it didn't come around until 2023 in the videos themselves. But it was like 2022, 2023, and Baby T Wifey is a nickname from my Kyle to me and a number of my soulmates. But that's where it comes from. Is like, you know, I'm a Baby T compared to like my husband's. I'm 5 feet 7.5 inches, and my husband's over a foot taller than me. Okay. And I'm younger than all of my soulmates. All right, so for them, I'm always their Baby T because my name is Tanis, which starts with a T, the letter T. So Baby T Wifey. Okay, and it's like it's a morale boost whether or not I'm married to my soulmate. So there's a little background on that one, and then the other one, Balthazar, I've brought that up. I think I started addressing where it came from beginning of 2024. So, and that was in reference to my handsome hunk, Alexander Popov. And yeah, so, but I might have brought that one back up in 2023 as well. And that one goes back way back, like over 20 years now, or approximately 20 years now. And that one's not used by my blood family either. And so it's a community one that was like a sports, stabilized with the sports community and like my sports family, maybe the way of phrasing that. Nicknames in general are good for addressing like if someone doesn't want their name out there and you don't want to provide their real name, it can, but they still want to be mentioned. For those who are like, why did the name go away in some of your videos but not all of your videos? I've actually talked to my Aunt Annette about that in the past, and we settled on it's okay to include her name as long as it's on stuff that couldn't be used against her, because she works as an expert witness, like takes the stand in courts of law, and so they can take stuff and attack her, right? So she's like, as long as like, and if there's a YouTube video and something's mentioned in it, that's different than like at the title level, right? Because if it's at the title level, right, then they can be like, well, now I have reasonable cause to click on the video, versus if she's not named in the title, then it's on them, right? It's like the bad faith, they're acting on it to like, they're looking for something to pick, you know, like if someone were to watch my YouTube channel and their name was in the YouTube video and they're like, remove the video, Tanis, please remove it. Being very aggressive and making me not feel safe, attacking me via my own personal phone number. It's called bad faith. It means the person's just trolling or watching to attack me, right? They're doing it to hurt me, right? They haven't brought anything I've done up in a positive way, so they only want to hurt me. So that's not my Aunt Annette. My Aunt Annette is a good person. Right, so some of her names are in the videos because that's the okay thing. When if you've seen something where her name was there and then I removed it from like the title of their video description, it's something that was kind of like, well, no, maybe not on that one, right? So then I accommodated that feedback to remove it. So, but there's a different way. If the person still wants to be out there, it would be like a nickname, right? And then you don't even have to bring up the person's name in the video, if the audience knows that well. So there we go. Yes, so she's a good one. I also, since this is there's a little bit on like where nicknames might be used, right? So yeah, you know, some people like care about their safety and stuff like that, and some people have a change of heart as well. That's something I talked with all my family back about in like 2020 when I was putting stuff out, and I was okay with all of my family at that point in time. And I have been attacked through my personal phone by my sister and her husband, and so they've had a change of heart. They no longer support that. And so like there are cases where it's like, right, I don't feel safe around them. He's always been verbally abusive to me since I initially met him. What was it, like September 2015 or something like that? He's always been attacking me in person, and he escalated to via personal phone line. I was like, please remove my number from your phone. That's really inappropriate. I'm not romantically attracted to you, even though your actions say you are to me. Right, icky. Even my rapist wasn't that bad. So yeah, that's a little bit of background about nicknames. Can be a great way to broach those, like, well, maybe, right, like I don't even refer to those family members by their real names, even in real conversations, right? They've lost that right. Yeah. Well, they haven't really been relevant for my life story for how long? Like, they'd probably even say I'm not married. That's how tuned up they are. So some people just don't care about family. I do. And this is a little bit about background on my nicknames for that have been used and kind of come from outside of my blood family. So background on my nicknames, Baby T, Wifey, and Balthazar.